Here is a new feature tour to cover an improvement that we've made through filtering different pieces within the system. So, this one is covering that we've added the delete option into products and components and rentals. So, previously you were only able to archive those pieces, and now you also have the option to delete them. So, I'll showcase here under components just how this works. So, if we type in a particular piece here, I'm trying to remember, here it is, ivory white. So I just wanted to showcase this hydrangea in particular because I know that this component is in some of my recipes here within the account. So it's not going to immediately delete it. So if you're in this particular component and you go to click the trash can, which would prompt the delete, it will give you a warning here that this component is in the following three recipes and that you would need to manually delete it out of these recipes before it can be removed altogether. So this is just a little bit of a step for the curator just so that they're not deleting. We're having some caution here that they're not deleting anything that they may need moving forward. But do note that if they were to go through with manually deleting them out of these recipes, that the component will still exist in line items. So if they've already created events that are using this particular hydrangea flower, it will still live there. It'll just be on that event level. And then once they've removed it from these recipes here, these products, the head table, the guest table, the cocktail hour centerpiece, then just moving forward, it won't have this particular component in those recipes, and that will just apply to new events. So I just wanted to show that off. It will give this warning if the component does not associate to anything in particular, it'll just prompt you to go ahead and delete it. So you can move forward. It will also tell you the action cannot be undone. So if they were to delete it, it would be removed. It's a soft delete in our system, but it won't be visible for the curator. Also, if they were to want to archive, they can also move forward with still archiving. And then if we will archive this, we'll notice if we go back out to the components list that it's no longer visible here. But if we go back to that other feature update that we recently did, you can show those archives and then it'll pop right back up right there if they wanted to refer back to it. So there is the option now to delete products, components, and rentals, and that can just be found by clicking directly into that component within the catalog and then clicking that trash can, and then it'll move them forward either to delete directly with this warning, or if it is associated to recipes, it'll give that more of a detailed warning that it is already associated with a few other pieces, just as a heads up before they just move forward and delete that.